Hello, I'm Collin from Grayscale,
And I'm Dallas.
and you're watching AMBY.
Hey everyone, it's Alicia from AMBY, and I would like to welcome you to our interview with Grayscale. Hello.
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 How are you both doing today?
Good.
We're doing well.
A little tired.
A little bit tired?
A little tired.
The tour's finally kicking in, like the van
Yeah.
leg and everything?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
always fun.
Longer drives. It's getting a little hard on us, but we're doing it. We're having fun.
Yeah.
There is something to get excited about, and that is the fact that Adornment is coming out in just a couple of days.
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, I don't know. I just because we've been on tour the last week, we've like totally lost track of time. And someone came up to me yesterday, and they're like, "Adornment's out in a week." No, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, that's true. So we're very excited. Yeah.
Definitely.
Obviously, a
Very
lot
excited.
of time, love, effort goes into putting out a record. So are there any nerves going into releasing this to everybody?
I'm not nervous at all. I'm just really excited. Hey Zach, check out Zach from Sleep on It. Hey guys.
Hello.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't say nervous. I'm just really anxious and excited, honestly. We put so much into this, and I think it's definitely our best work, and we're really proud of it.
I find the cover is very captivating. It's like a hill, some guy, almost like an island, and it's a
Yeah.
guy's face. So how did that come about?
Yeah. I always try to explain this, and I feel like I never do it like the right way. But when you like smell something and it ties you to a memory, like in the past. Each one of these songs on Adornment, they have obviously like a story, and that varies from like relationships and good things and depression, suicide, and all kinds of stuff throughout the whole record. And within those songs, while I was writing the lyrics to Adornment, I realized that I had a lot of these things that kind of tied my memories, to like the setting that they were in, and I could kind of picture them in my head. So the cover is kind of like this dream world comprised of those things.
Those elements that that jog your memory.
Right.
The elements that,
And those are also found like in the lyrics in the songs.
With the topics you were writing about, was it somewhat of a difficult record to write? Did you find it a little bit more therapeutic tackling things like that?
Yeah, writing music for me has always been very cathartic lyrically. Like, it's very cleansing, and I get this huge relief buzz from it almost. But yeah, there's a song called Promise that we didn't release it. We don't know what we're gonna do with it. It might be a bonus track. I'm not really sure, but I couldn't even hold it together finishing it, so we couldn't actually release it on Adornment. So we don't know what we're gonna do. We don't know if I don't even know if the takes are like salvageable. But yeah.
that was a tough one.
Yeah, I mean all of them. Yeah, they're definitely like it's like when we're like I write very very honestly lyrically, and it's I give it everything that I have, and it can be really hard sometimes, but it's cleansing at the same time. So yeah.
And you're now taking these songs out on the road with As It Is, and you guys had mentioned this is your first Canadian show. The one in Montreal last night, and then
Right.
today in Toronto.
Yeah, it's the first time we've ever been here as a group. It's definitely very exciting. I mean, I feel like at some point none of us really felt like we'd ever get to, go across a border, let alone do an entire full U.S. and go across a border with, such great people on the tour.
Yeah, I've never been to Canada, period, so it's cool. Yeah, it's definitely a little different, but we ran into some issues yesterday trying to like split change at our merch table.
Oh, okay.
To get the
Yeah, they got so many different kinds of coins. It's like I have to like
Yeah.
stare
You're like,
at 'em,
which is
real close to
which?
figure out
Yeah.
which one's
Yeah.
which, and these kids are looking at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't know how the money works here.
Yeah, and like there was times where I was just like, is this one? Like, is this two? I don't even know what it is. Like, I
it could have
trust
been
you.
15.
Yeah.
We're just giving away all the
Yeah,
money.
doing the best we could. Yeah.
Apparently a kid tried to do the worm at one of your gigs.
I heard that too, and I didn't even see that.
Okay, I was going to ask, did you
That's-
see it go down?
I didn't see it go
it
down.
happen.
No.
I heard it was was it in Jersey? I think it was in New Jersey. There was a small pit happening.
And he tried to do it in a pit.
He was doing it in the pit. Yeah.
That's
That
clever.
stage was pretty low, so the kids, were pretty close to eye level with us, so it was kind of hard to see. Plus, it's always so bright up there. But I wish I saw it.
Yeah,
It was
props to
probably-
that kid.
Probably awesome.
Shout out to that kid. That's awesome.
What is one of the weirder things that you've seen at one of your gigs?
I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's always so good. You got one?
Because
Okay.
like we have so many stories of just all because when we were we started Grayscale when we were in high school, so like we didn't know what we were doing, and it wasn't like we didn't do it actively at first. It kind of started just something we did on the side for fun. We were like kids, but there was this one show. It was
the international
it was like us playing to just like three dads in a bar, and like they were just hammered, and they were like chanting. We were chanting back at them. I don't even remember what was said, but it was just like it was like the most ridiculous.
I know
thing
at one
ever.
point like we like had songs that we written, and like obviously like we going into it we were taking it very seriously because we wanted to play a fun show and everything, and we got there and they're like, okay, you play at midnight, and the name of this show made it sound like it was something really, really, really awesome, but in reality, like you said, we're playing to three dads at a bar.
Yeah.
And we ended up playing. It got to a point in our set where we were playing Van Halen songs.
Okay, so you just started throwing covers in there.
Yeah, but like not rehearsed covers.
Not rehearsed.
Got it.
We were just going for it.
I'm sure they loved that.
Oh, they loved it.
Come on,
they were
Dads
losing
Van
their minds.
Halen.
Dads and Van Halen.
So I think we made fans out of those three dads, I hope, anyways.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was great. It was a great experience.
I noticed that you've been putting some random people on your guest list as well, like John Bellion recently.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just hoping they'll show up. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
I don't know.
John Bellion is someone that we've just been jamming that record like nonstop in the van, and we really look up to him. He's an excellent musician.
Fantastic.
I got to interview him
songwriter.
last year, and he is just
Did you really?
such a great guy.
I'm like wicked jealous. I want to talk
Yeah.
to that guy. He liked our tweet. That's as close.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's sweet of him.
We were like
Acknowledgement.
we were really stoked about that. But we just put him. I don't know if we've put like other people, like stupid celebrities. I'm sure we have.
I'm
Like
sure that we probably have.
yeah.
If you were performing and saw another musician or celebrity in the crowd while playing, who would it have to be in order for you to just completely lose it and freak
Stephen Jenkins from Third Eye Blind.
out? Okay.
Oh God. I mean, yeah. Right now, I'm such a fanboy for John Bellion. I think I
So
would probably just have
that
to like
would be
stop
it.
and get down and like go shake his hand and tell him thank you.
Probably.
No, I know you guys are Super Smash fans.
In our early years. yeah.
Okay. Did that start to fade as you got busier with the band?
No, it's kind of a sore subject because like we played Super Smash Brothers and Mario Kart Double Dash so often and so just viciously that like Nick and I, our drummer, like Nick's super quiet dude. He's very like to himself and he's very polite. But like Nick playing Super Smash Brothers or Mario Kart Double Dash is absolutely ruthless.
It's
Like,
another side of him.
Yeah, just his. I probably can't curse.
No, you
but
can, go for
just,
it.
His like shit talking and his like, it's just this different person.
It's
like
totally
an alter
different,
ego.
so
So like,
it's- yeah.
and him and I were always on the same team, and like he's so good at Nintendo video games. Like you can't beat him. And like we played it so often, it got to the point where it was like people were like snapping the discs.
I was
like,
gonna say we were
wow.
also on like a Super Mario like Strikers, the soccer
Yep.
game that they had.
Yep.
We were
Yeah.
on a kick with that, and I think we went through like 3 or 4 copies because
Wow.
it was literally to the point like people would. You took
I
one
did.
out. You
Yep,
definitely
I
took
did.
one out
Yeah.
and smashed it.
Yeah.
I think it was mine.
It reduced our like adulthood to nothing, and
We also reduced friendships.
Yep,
At
it was,
some points.
yeah, it was
a
rough.
little
Video
rough.
games can do that too. Like my Mario Kart game for GameCube is almost worn out. Like it glitches as you
Yeah.
play it now.
Oh yeah, yeah. You just play them so much, so often. It's
Yeah, and there's like a sweet science to all those games. So once you're in deep and like you know what you're doing, like Nick is like the best Mario Kart driver ever. So I'm just on the back and double dash, like throwing the green shells, like talking
not-
shit.
Placing the
Those shells, like-
bananas.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah.
Who was your go-to character?
Paratrooper, right? That's his name.
Paratroopa.
Yeah. Nick was Toad. We rocked the Toad cart.
I think we had to do the. I was also a thrower, and I think I had to do the Koopa.
Yeah.
Okay.
because
The
you took
inferior.
Yeah,
you
it's
took
true.
the better ones.
Yeah.
This is exactly what. This is how it starts.
It's bringing it out of
Right,
you
yeah,
guys.
Yeah,
Exactly.
we should
Let's
change the
on to
subject.
the next
It's gonna be a
question.
fist fight.
Is there anything you want to say to all of your fans who will be viewing just to wrap things up?
We're just like, I don't know. We're just overwhelmed. Like, thank you so much for everything. Like, this is our first U.S. tour, obviously, and like Jersey. We played Jersey, Boston, New York, Jersey, New York, Boston, in that order. And like every night when I turn around, when like we start with Atlantic, everybody knows the words, and I'm just floored.
Yeah.
totally overwhelmed. I wasn't expecting it at all. Like, and we're just so thankful. Wouldn't mean anything if people didn't listen to it. You know, we're very, very thankful to be here.
Very happy. Couldn't.
Guys,
can't say thank you enough. You know?
You've come a long way from that dad gig, so I just want to say congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And congrats on the new record.
Oh, thank you. Yeah,
Of course. And thanks for talking.
Yeah, thanks so
Thank
much.
you.
It's my pleasure. And remember, to everybody viewing, you can visit us at musicblogget.com for all exclusive interviews, features, videos, and so much more. See you next time.
Remember, so